Oi, I'm back. A lot of changes happened. And by mean a lot, I mean just my face. I feel much more better. Anyways, I'm back and ready to make another video. And I'm super excited because this is a good one. And I hope you enjoy. I really do. Anyways, let's get started. Oi boys, the name's Jove, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now I do have to say, I have seen people play this game before. I have. It's an old game. I've seen people play it. I mean, I watched YouTube too. Come on, I watched YouTube, and man, I have played it too. I have, but I don't mind playing it again unless I don't, because this game is I actually like this game. I do. I like this game, man. It gives a nostalgic feeling, you know. Nostalgic feeling because back then, you know, I was just watching YouTube all the time, and and so this game popped up, and I was like, anime girls, really? But I questioned first, but then once I got into it, because my favorite YouTubers used to play this, so I was like, okay, let's go with it. And then once I noticed this game is like, it's a good game. It's a good game. And so I'm here to play it and show it to YouTube because, man, why not? I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited because I do this game, man. It's a part of history that took place in my life. Anyways, let's get started. Oh snap! All right. Hold on, one sec. Right. You know me. Obviously, it's gonna be. Yeah. All right. Man, this game's sad, bro. This game is sad. I don't mind playing it again. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sat idle in the front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Anyways. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. You mean, Jove. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, sorry. The crosswalk. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Jove, have you decided on the club to join yet?
Club?
I told you.
I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Huh. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's me.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me worry about you. Don't keep me worrying about you. I can't read today.
Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and is over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello!
Sorry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out here of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
I mean, sorry.
Yay!
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Oh, meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware, but not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. I'm in fact 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. You say it. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Okay, look, I know it's Natsuki, but some specific YouTuber I used to watch back then called her Natsuki. And it got in my head, okay? So, Natsuki. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for the cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs. In a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member's here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jove, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. Words are skipping my mouth, but I can't speak. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
So sorry. Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayuri.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you, both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. That's right. It's great to see you again, Jove.
Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Jove. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'll get
the cupcakes. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is no space next to Monica and there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Yuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
I'll say a voice. Cutish, sassy-ish voice.
Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! Wow.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate. We're used to make ears. Little pieces of chocolate.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know.
That's it, let's go.
Just hurry and take one.
Saori grabs one first, and Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Saori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn my cupcake around and my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Ooh, I'm the judge of this situation. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? She sure is. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I think I have.
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sorry, said.
Well, maybe,
But
but not for you dummy. No, you don't.
can't speak. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Yeah? That's if I read books. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. It's just Yuri's just trying to impress you.
I can't read, bro.
That's not true.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Okay, calm down, Missy. Calm down.
So what made you consider literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Saori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Saori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any other major clubs. Weren't you a leader in the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. What makes school events like the festival that much more important? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. You know it.
My deep voice. I don't know why impersonating them was. It's fun, I'm not gonna lie, it's fun.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. And that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. That's probably why they are. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Jove, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, I'm not quite the reader, Yuri, I'm sorry. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yeah, I really don't. Manga? Okay, you got me there. I read manga 1 years too. I muttered quietly to myself after half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. I perked the head up, huh? Yeah, Natsuki, talk to me. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Screw you.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Desperate, I see. What am I saying? Oh, crap, well. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creating and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling the good stories in such a foreign world is quite equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she's finding her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Well, you know, a lot like that. I like a lot of things.
I cannot read. Switch that up.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Only you can tell. I never went that deep in a story in my life.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ooh, not surprised. I read a horror book once. Yeah, just once. Never again. Not because I'm scared, but just because I desperately grasp something or anything I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, she would.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if your story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why's that? Well, I guess.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem. Don't say that out loud. And give it back. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sari settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing up to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Goodness me, okay. I could see you really are into literature, okay? Hey.
Do you have writing experiences too, Gary? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Okay. Still shy. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. I'm gonna sound so stupid when I'm recording this.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Asking Yuri looked quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Bro, I didn't even say I would join yet, bro. You're acting like I'm already part of this club. Calm down, Missy. Please.
That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Nah, it's too sweetie.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's good enough.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Joe?
Remember, yeah. Screw you, sorry. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still a problem. One problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back into the original topic of me joining the club, I've only come forth with what's even on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Straightforward. Sorry it may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. That's it. I still have other clubs to look at, and that was my train of thought. That looks sad. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I can see it. I feel it too. Tense.
But I'm sorry. I thought. Jove.
You I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You soft-hearted freak. Why? Soft-hearted freak I am. I'm getting bullied. I'm gonna get so bullied after this day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get so bullied after I publish this video. Oh my goodness. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting, so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Jove, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah, express myself. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Jove. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sorry and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. What I get myself into? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Here we go. First poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. Let's see. How we had some treasure. And while there's treasure, we need a nice landscape to make it look like a beautiful island with treasure, of course. A little bit of boop inside my poem. It can't get any more boopy. Of course we need a climax. Every story needs a climax. Alone? I'm alone on this. I'm always alone on everything. Well, I laugh by the mere lack of anybody, because I don't need anybody. I'm a little jumpy. I get jumpy sometimes. Hey, come on now. Scars. Pout. Happiness, of course. Happy I'm just discovering things. We need chocolate too. Chocolate's first. I'm trying to stay neutral as possible. I don't really care about those crap I'm out. All I do is beautiful, but sheesh, I don't know, bro. Okay? Milk! I need milk! Sunset. Nice, beautiful sunset. What do I need in my nice adventure? Adventure. Ocean, of course. There's always an ocean. Sweet. There's a little bit of sweetness into that poem. Yes, sweetness. Intellectual. Yes, let's get intellectual. Romance. Hey, I might save a girl. Hey, you never know. Lust. I feel lusty for my treasure. Marshmallows. Snack on them. Swimsuits. I don't know about misfortune. You never know what happens. Things could slip up, you know? Music. You always need music. Puppies? Oh, puppies! I got a doggy companion. Of course I have to have puppies. Games, of course. Games. Who doesn't like games? Oh, nice. Heart-fulfilling poem. Peace. I love peace. Keep the peace, y'all. I'll be right back. False alarm. I'll save. I mean, I got this far.
Hi, Genjo. Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Joe. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki props back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Jove always gives it his best as long as he is having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning. How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Of her, right? Of her? Wait, or of me? Oh, I got mixed up. I don't know.
How come? You and Jovi can be friends too.
Okay, never mind. She's jealous of her. Sayori. Thanks for awkwarding the atmosphere, Sayori. As usual, Sayori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, sorry.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry made it sound like a big deal, then when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Did she just dip? Wow, what a friend. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. How? I was gonna say, how thoughtful am I? How thoughtful of me? It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't really usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want to.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? How is she? It's scaring me. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Goodness me. Yuri. You're so nice. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. I did.
Phew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. At your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled, then I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression is like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book you were giving, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in what an unserious conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem.
Anyways,
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all. No. We just need a way to showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to our creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds.
what's this? Sarah's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will be the trick? Do the trick?
You know, she's gonna say yes.
Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Oscar would love to do that. You're right. Oscar makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tongue. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I found myself smiling and began Sarah's story self. Well, therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get to my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through my eyes. Oh, really close. I opened my eyes to find out Sarah's face smile filling my vision. I nearly fall in the chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, are you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder and I see Monica overhead.
It's true though.
Yeah? I know. You're always looking up for me, sorry. Camera died. Back to view.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Please. Alright. You good? You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's the secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sayuri glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking all around here. It's sticking out all around here. Yeah, it is.
Huh?
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. We're friends, bro. We're childhood friends, okay? You have the wrong idea. Man, you really need a brush for this. You need a brush for this, man.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. It's straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Wow, sorry. What's wrong with you? I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they'll want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
You don't even keep a blazer button up. Sorry, please, sorry, seriously, sorry. Why do you think I don't have a boyfriend yet? Well, I can't read this crap. Oh my goodness. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Huh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll think no way. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Okay, Missy, pull over. Pull back, what do you think? Huh? Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this.
I'm not counting the lines you just crossed. I'm not counting all the lines.
Are you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is it so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger.
Okay, Missy. I got nothing to say. Don't say that out loud. Don't laugh it off too. Anyway, you look much better now. So, huh? Why does it feel strange to see Sarah's blazer buttoned up like that?
This is too stuffy. This is so stuffy. It's not worth it all.
Sarah hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sarah puts her arm up and twirls around. Alright, sicko. Just twirls around.
So keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? What logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he would let you do things like this.
Okay, miss. You're under arrest, okay? You are speaking so much weird crap.
And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping her bunny.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Oh my goodness, you are so... oblivious to what you just said, bro. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Well, if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, sorry.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you. Sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
That's all.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, they sound the same. Why am I saying the same? Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems that we wrote? Yay! Jove, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I felt to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, Jove, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayuri is not a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. It just seems organized. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Asking here reluctantly complies while reaching into the bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, from... Okay. I'll just go from top to bottom. Why not? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all.
Oh my goodness, this is so good, Jove.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer.
Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not even a good writer at all. In fact, I just started last night. I just really... Whatever. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't.
Well, maybe that's fine, because I have no idea what I like either.
Oh, really? You got no personality? You do? Okay, let me rephrase that. You got no self-acknowledgement at all. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this.
Maybe you're not skis.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jove poem.
Okay, back up there, lady. A Jove poem? Goodness me. You're crazy.
That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. My childhood friend. Like, it's so cute for her. You're so weird, Sayuri. You are weird. See that? See, she acknowledges it.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, I'm the fact.
Well, of course, I gotta be ready. Back. Had dinner made for me, so let's wrap this up real quick. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Jove. You're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
You got me involved, Missy. Can't with you. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. She's the main reason I joined. Mostly the main reason. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here. That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Well, I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That feels pretty sad. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Sheesh. Sorry. Am I getting worried for you? Okay. Sorry. It was just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Yeah, she did. I want breakfast? Really?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit or to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Yeah.
Don't be mean. I'll still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I want breakfast. I mean egg and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. Monica.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Okay, I'll be ready. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Not ski.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Thanks. That's a little blunt.
Oh, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke my any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough to your for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
This is pretty cute music. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. So simple, but you could really see where she was coming from. People can try. They can try. People can I mean, people can leap if they try. People can climb if they try. People can race if they try. People can seek if they try. Cheetahs can run if people can run if they try. People can fly with planes.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. I do like it, bro.
What? Just be honest.
I am. I'm very honest. It's simple, but it has pretty good meaning to it. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
You got a point.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? You got a point there, Jove. Proud of myself. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, she got hooked there.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then it fell flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line.
So you did. I guess more into it than I realized. Yeah, a lot.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, good job, Natsuki. Alright, Yuri. Most timid person here. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to finish, for her to finish reading. Yeah.
Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. It's your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So is that bad? This is coming from the person that speaks deeply about it, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, in a way, yeah, she's saying it's bad.
No!
She's lying.
Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please, you're gonna kill me with guilt in this. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on it. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something we can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. I'm guessing it is. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this purpose supposed to be a literature club? Yeah. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber's glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light hickens. I hicken back. This is some deep level writing I can't even understand with my putrid head, mind. I'm not as intellectual as her. Jealous.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Well, it took you a long time to read.
It took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. Yeah, I don't. My reading's trash. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Pretty. Hard to read pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it.
I'll
be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Oh, easy to digest. I can't even digest that. I really can't. I'm so stupid. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jove.
I'm not stupid, bro. I'm actually retarded. Really? I've totally missed the point. I really did. Because I can't. Seeing the future but stuck in the past. I know people like that. I guess I could make sense out of it.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort.
Where did it get past from?
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort. Unable to let go of her past.
Okay, that's where I got past. I don't know how I fell through there.
It seemed to be left with nothing.
It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, there's this Monica. Alright.
Hi, Jove. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bringing things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Jove. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we all have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one.
Like it? Really? Everybody kind of liked it. So, thanks.
It makes me think of something Sari would like.
Really? That's so.
You and Sari are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sari and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into this too much? Yeah, you sure you're not?
I could be.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about to my business. Sari, you too. Stop bringing up. Oh no.
Oh gosh, I sound like Gary.
Kind of do, actually. Now that you bring it up.
But in any case, Sari's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Who knew? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Foreshadowment.
Well, to each their own.
Crap. I can't. I'm just adding words. My brain just goes with the flow.
And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction that speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside it for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind like a film left on the sun. It was too late. My retina's always scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. He on the other side was looking in. You found a hole in the wall? You found a hole in the wall. Infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, he was looking in. You have a crush? What do you mean he? Someone's got a crush.
So, what do you think?
Very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I really am not.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What's the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
An epiphany?
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany, that's what I'm saying. Tell me about it.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
I see where you're going, because that's writing essays, bro. Like, I hate it when, like, they make you write an essay in one day. Like, you know, short. I know it's like a short constructed response or essay, but you only got that time in the class to actually write. And whenever the day after, like, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't finish the essays. So the day after, when I get to see him again, my whole train of thought like swooshes over. Like, I notice these errors I have, and I find better wording. It's crazy how that works, but it sucks sometimes that, you know, you get rushed, kind of, you know, taking some time to like look at it later. It really helps.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or was something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language is, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something that nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
So blunt.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Joe did too.
Okay.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. And Joe liked my poem too, you know.
And Yuri, right?
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Please don't.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Joe appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? Well, I wasn't the one who's bruised. I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Joe started showing up.
Imagine liking someone that your boobs grow bigger.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Okay, they're stressed.
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was staying there.
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I'll choose Saori. I'm sorry. I know she's my childhood friend, but childhood friend. I need backup when I need it. Come on now. No. Natsuki? Oh shoot, actually. Get a grip, Johnny. Natsuki glares at me, drying up in any words in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. You girls are so hard to handle. Sayori!
Huh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting and it's making Sayori comfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? So sure.
Jove? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Stop!
Thank you, sir.
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of the differences. Natsuki's poems. They're many, but because they give you so many feelings of just a few words. And Yuri's poems.
I can't stop. I can't do this.
And Yuri's poems are amazing because they create beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's poems are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
What am I doing with my life? Sorry. Sorry stands triumphant. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Harry rushes off. Oscar sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sawyer is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to the track. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. It's not like I can blame you. There's a lot of things I can blame you for. But let's not talk about that.
Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Jove, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I gotta learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing because I want to impress. I'm up to myself with newfound determination.
Jove! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sari beams at me. It sure has been a while since Sari and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry. About what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between you and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like this.
It's because of me, isn't it?
I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate him. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Jove, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Your day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sari still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. She really hasn't. She's the most oblivious person ever. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Alright, but does it really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Sorry. I pat Sari on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sari as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. And I'm gonna leave it there. Alright, and that wraps up the first video of Doki Doki Literature Club. Anyways, thank you for sticking and kicking with me, man. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that sub-like combo, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, y'all, thank you for sticking around, for real. And I'll catch you later. If y'all enjoy this, I'm gonna be making more, because why not? Anyways, sticking and kicking, y'all. Until next time, see ya. 12 crew.